All right, everybody. We're back in the studio. Another podcast coming at you. We got the most famous hog doggers in the world. We got Boars and Broads on here, and they know I'm gonna give them some shit all the way around the country. Either way we go. But no, it's good, man. I haven't seen y'all or shit. I ain't hardly even talked to you guys in 6 months. It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been for Ryne. It's been a while. I think I talked to Carter. Well, at Nate's wedding.
Yeah, I wasn't there for about 45 minutes.
Yeah,
that's the bad part about that,
bro. Yeah, listen, you talking about epic at 10 o'clock, that 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Oh, I know. I know already.
When Rodney got turned loose, and he was doing like the stanky leg and running man, like I'm talking about anything. It was unreal. And Justin Simmons, him and Rodney were like it was insane. I laughed so hard. It's just like when you got a 50-year-old, 50-something-year-old adult male that's built like a little boar hog, and then you got another guy like Justin Simmons. He's built like something different.
He's built like sure.
He kind of reminds me of that guy off the Goonies, But but I love him.
Chunk or
Swamp? Yeah, Chunk. Now Justin knows I love him, man. But we had so much fun. I wish you guys could have got to hang out with which I've got. We'll have another wedding this year toward the end of summer.
You get married again?
No. Dude, no. No, my daughter Jody, she's getting married.
Okay.
I'm gonna be grandpa 2 times this summer.
Good deal.
So it's gonna be an eventful year. So I gotta get back. I gotta get back to traveling a little bit and spending what time I can with the hog dog world. So, and that's, we've been trying to catch up as much as we can whenever we can record. It's just been a little tight for about a year and a half now. So, but we're trying to keep it pushing. And
you got to. Everybody keeps asking us when the next episode's coming out.
I know, and we've actually recorded some here and there, and it's just a lot of it is just finding the time to actually sit down and to record, or for him or for Nate to get it done and upload it, because it's, I don't know, Nate gets to the house a little after daylight and normally works till 10, 11 every night.
7
Yep.
Yeah. 7 would be a short night. And then if we get to go hunt or something like that, then we went last night. We caught a little old. It was actually a pretty decent hog, but he had some.
Yeah, I love how you we caught a little old, and I seen that hog. It's got about 2-inch teeth on both sides.
Look,
dude, still got milk on its lips. It's still got milk on its lips.
Listen, man, we had like 20 hogs on camera, and I told Nate, I was like, let's take these. You remember I told y'all about those little yellow dogs I got from Texas?
Yeah.
Last year. They're just barely over a year old. Well, one of them is like, I don't know, Jughead's probably 70 pounds. He's a stud. And we let them just hit the road. And I was like, well, they'll get in there and find some Shultz or something, get them something. Cause they just now starting to hunt. We've only carried them a couple of times. And, dude, there was one little half of a bark, and then the world came alive.
There you go.
Yeah. But like I said, it wouldn't, I don't know, by the time we got close, they were, luckily we were close to that hog, or it would have been real bad. We had a couple dogs got cut up pretty bad. Those little 1.5 inch, 3/4 teeth, they were just like razors.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
And I don't know how much I really don't know how much the hog weighed. He was between 2 and 225, I would say, but he could have been a little more, a little less. I don't know, but he was athletic. He was definitely mean.
Yeah, he looked like that type, a spunky guy.
Yeah, and which, like I said, I wasn't intentionally trying to put those young dogs in that position, but they held their own. They showed me
like that sometimes, brother.
Hey, trial by fire.
Yes, sir.
Well, if they can't handle that, then in all honesty,
What can they handle?
Yeah, they're not going to be able to handle hanging out with us.
Yeah.
So
they handle. Yeah. Go ahead.
No. So what y'all been up to?
Hell, I don't know. I ain't seen Carter since I seen you either. He's been tied up so much wrestling in his new girlfriend. So
is he wrestling his girlfriend?
Yeah, I mean, he could be. I don't.
Is that what he's doing? He's because I hear all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
that's a lie straight from hell.
Really?
Or she's pinning him.
That's what I think.
Yeah, he's not winning.
He's not winning at all. I love you, Carter, but you're not winning.
No, I can't win. I can't win.
Not with that.
I've accepted that.
Hey, smart guy, man.
Yes, sir. I've accepted that I can't win with that.
I'm the same way,
good, man.
I just accept the fact and just like, well, you know what? I'll lie and tell everybody I can.
Yeah, I'll just get second. I'll just get second place for the 300th day in a row.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't have to be the winner. I'm right there in the running, though. Baby.
That's right.
I made the bail.
That's right. I'm the guy looking up there at the next guy beside me, looking at him. You're like, who's that guy that looks pissed off? Oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah, I hope they made a 9.5 because I just made a 9.6.
Yes, sir. So we got this event coming up, and man, I'm ready to get out there and hang out and see everybody. So why don't y'all tell the listeners about what we got going on with the Tulsa Stander Memorial Hunt?
Yeah,
go ahead there, Ryne.
We got the Tulsa Stander Memorial Hunt. It's going to be March 6th through the 9th. Obviously, with the weigh-in being on the 9th. Man, I'm excited about this year. Like, I look back at a couple of years we've done it. I mean, we've held it it's been 2 years since Tulsa's passed, but we've held the event 3 times. This will be the 3rd time holding the event. And I was looking back on our Facebook event when we first started, the first time we did the event, we had like 10 people said they were going on Facebook and like 30 or 40 were interested. And there probably had about 40 people show up to the event. Last year we had like 30 people said they were going to the event and 100 people were interested.
Yeah.
This year it says like 70 people are going and 380 people are interested. So I'm excited to see the actual turnout of this event.
It was a nice turnout, I thought, the last one.
Yeah, I know. And this year we're going to have like the food vendors and stuff like that. So we don't got to deal with none of the food or anything like that. So we can just straight deal with hogs and the people, which I think will make it a lot.
I think it will too.
And stuff like that.
Especially, with you guys and the crew, everybody being able there and to be able to take time, walk around, shake hands and shoot the shit with people and have a personal, personal few minutes with some of the people who want to meet you guys or just hang out and talk dogs or whatever. That right there will really, I feel like that right there will really push it over.
Yeah, that's over the top. That's where we're putting the emphasis on that. Like we got your guys' help this year. We'll have my parents there helping. And whoever else wants to help out. But it's gonna be a good time. And also using y'all's Dixie Doggers Big Boar score, that's gonna level the playing field out even more. And a lot of people are pumped up about that.
Yeah.
I had 3 teams call me today asking about the rules and how it went. And they were from Florida and South Georgia. So
well, what?
And then actually the South Carolina team called too. Yeah.
So what? It's going to start on the 6th.
Yeah, it'll start on the 6th. So like 12:01 a.m. you can start hunting.
Okay.
On the 6th.
And so all they need to do is contact you guys. And when's the last day for entry?
I told everybody the day before, so I guess March.
Oh yeah, we take them all the way up to it, brother.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I get it because at first, with the Shankathon hunt when we were doing it, we was like, well, we're gonna cut it off on this day so we have time, and And then it was like, well, you had a couple of people call. Finally, I was like, look, I'll take it till the day that we're giving out prizes if I need to, whatever. Let's just do the best that we can do as long as it's fair.
We'll be back after a quick break.
We would like to interrupt this episode to take a moment to thank our sponsors and friends of Dixie Doggers Podcast. Southern Cross Cut Gear, Boars N Broads, Hardcore Hog Dogs and Cut Gear, Showtime Premium Pet Food, Animal Housing Solutions, Tuskers Magazine, American Doghorn Association, 4L Kennels, Hogbang.com, The Boar's Nest, Crockett Taxidermy, Mud Creek Hog Baying. A big shout out to all those people and companies who help make us who we are. Thank y'all.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, because I know stuff changes last minute, different stuff happens last minute, and then you got some teams that want to hold out and act like they're not entering, and then they enter in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I know I've seen a few guys that dude, if they enter, they're swinging that leg like I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That catching big stuff. Shad and them, dude, they caught a hog down there that was as big as a fucking rhino.
Yeah, Shad and Brock, man, they caught a bag on. I think it weighed 460. It was a boar hog.
Jesus. 460?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, 460.
Dog.
And it was a boar hog.
Lord have mercy.
But like I said, I think the playing field will even out a lot, because like last few years, I'm not knocking nobody by any means. We had some people brought in like some big old sows and sows. Like last year, the biggest boar hog that was brought in was from South Carolina, and
what was it? 280?
Yeah, Mr. Simmons over from Catch Dog, he brought it over with his team, and it was 258.
Yeah, okay, that's right. What?
Yeah.
I think it was one of the sows that was like 280 something.
Yeah, one of the teams that won, their sow was like 288, and they had like a 288 sow, a 252 sow, a 220. Like their sport, I think it was like 960 was their weight, or 918 was their weight on the board. But they had mostly sows, so this boar hog stuff's going to change the game, which I'm excited about.
Hell yeah! I mean, and that's it. It literally does level out the playing field, and I'm not saying that just because it's something that we utilized, but once you really put it into effect, it's the overall score. It's the overall best boar hog, and it just. Go ahead.
You had the three. You had the three best boar hogs, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is, and so you got what all categories we got?
Obviously we got the three. It'll be the three best boar hogs. That obviously factors in the weight and the teeth, but then you got longest tusk, and then you got biggest boar, the biggest bar, the biggest sow, longest stringer, and then like I said, the longest tusk. So you have five. You have five side pots as well.
Got you. And buckles for all of them?
Yeah, we got so first through third will get buckles.
Nice.
Yeah, you got 6-man teams.
Oh my God. Well, Michael Spiller's probably gonna get that dude is a buckle addict. I've talked to him. He's got a problem, y'all. I'm telling you, this guy's got like 10,000 belt buckles.
Yeah, I thought we had yours belt buckle, and we keep getting second in the Sankathon.
Yeah. Well, this year I think we're going to do buckles on down through at least third. So that way you guys can get one.
No, we won't play this year. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
We'll get fourth this year.
Oh shit. Well, I'll go to fifth place then. So shit. But
just get us an honorary buckle.
Yeah, that's it. I'll get y'all one, and I'm gonna get a special one for Heath Calicott.
Yeah.
I'll get him one that's pink and got little purple flowers on that son of a gun. Call him the fat girl killer.
Uh-oh.
That son of a gun's always catching them big old sows. And he catches pigs too.
Titty sows, baby.
Yeah.
and make the hog dog world go around.
That's it. But so what all y'all got as far as sponsors? I know you got a bunch this year.
Yeah, man. We're trying to obviously branch out and do as best as we can with that. I got a good buddy, Brian Moorhead. He does Dream Makers Barbecue. He's going to be the one setting up the food. I got my buddy Adam Blaylock, Diamond B Kennels. He came out and today we just posted that he's donating a game dog pup for one of his breedings he just did.
I seen that.
Ready to go.
He's got some nice stock.
Yeah, he's got some good stock, man. We stand behind it. I know everybody has their own preference, and we wouldn't stand behind him if we didn't believe in it. But
yes.
He's got some sure enough stuff. What else? I got a buddy, Philip Wilson. He does like real estate stuff like that. And then he also has a drone company that he does like UAV drone for like finding deer and thermal deer and stuff like that. He donated actually like $900 to the event. We used a good portion of that money for the belt buckles.
Nice.
So we were thankful for that. And we got a bunch of stuff. You got CC Cycle down in Millersville. They're donating a generator. You got Python Cowboy donating another hunt. He donated one last year. You got Animal Housing Solutions stepping up and donating a kennel. This will be the second year doing that. You got Unique Outdoor Hound and Hunting Supply out of Mims, Florida. They stepped up again and donated another dog box, and they will also be up there setting up, selling dog boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
they're going to have I think they're going to have quite a bit of stuff with them. We of course, we have a vendor trailer and stuff as well, but we're not going to bring a whole lot of stuff because we're going to be busy.
Y'all better bring a whole lot of stuff.
Well, I mean, we're going to be busy helping you guys too. So I was like, I've told.
Gotta hire Rodney to run the trailer.
Hey, I think Rodney has done skipped out on me, man. I think he's going down there with one of your guys, and they are conniving and going to hunt that hunt.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but listen, I heard
That's what I heard on the street, too.
Yeah, I heard a little slip up, and I was like, well, what do you mean? We're not riding out there. Well, I was like, oh, yeah, I got you. So I guess I'm not invited.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean, how am I supposed to feel? And by the way, Rodney didn't go hunting with us last night either.
Oh, man.
He was like, oh, I just don't feel too good.
Get off Uncle Rodney.
And then I seen him that picture this morning while he was in there pooping,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, man, that's a nice hog. I was like, yeah, it would have been nicer if I had my friend with me.
Yeah, he was hunting that split tail last night.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, now he's got a girlfriend. I don't matter anymore. You know how I feel, Ryne. Oh, man. But no, we're going to, I've got some friends of mine that are coming down that week from Ohio. And I haven't even really talked to him much about it yet, but he generally just does what he's down to do whatever. They come down and hunt with us every year, but they didn't get to come last year. That's the first one that they've missed in, God, I don't know, a long time. So he's going to come down the first of that week, and we're going to hunt a couple of days, hang out here, and then get ready, load up, ride out there, help you guys and hang out and stuff. So I'll have a little bit of a crew with us.
That'll be good.
I'll probably try to bring about 20 people.
Heck yeah.
So y'all charge a gate fee for my crew.
Hey, if we charge the gate fee, we might bring in some cheddar, brother.
That's it.
The thing is we don't care about the gate fee. We just want people to come out and have a good time.
I know, and that's the best part of it.
We got the food. We got the bounce house coming. We got face paint for the kids. We got my buddy Will Slater and his band, Will Slater and 52. They coming out singing live music.
Nice.
Yeah, man. We got the polygraph guy coming out there to do polygraph. Make sure ain't no way cheating. Yeah, it's gonna be a short enough shindig for real.
I think it will be. I mean, like we're the way this is going, as much work and time and effort you guys are putting into this event every year. I mean, I can just say this thing, in another year or two, it's going to be, like Uncle Earl size.
That's a dream, but I hope.
Well, I mean that's a goal to look forward to. You know, say, hey, we're trying to, you know, that's where you want to get to.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, that's coming up too. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's coming up soon. My goal is to get it like the. I don't know if y'all follow it. The people down in Florida, Mulberry, they host the Chris Phillips Memorial Hog Hunt. This is their 4th year hosting it, and man, it's a massive turnout down there.
Really?
I'm talking about. Oh man, they they rent out I guess it's like a horse arena or something like that, and they actually have trucks drive through, and they do a live hog weigh-in. And
I have seen that.
Yeah, so the weigh-in was last weekend for this past one, and what was it? They did the heaviest 3, I believe, and it was over 1,000 pounds. Was the heaviest 3.
Good night. I watched some guy. Nate, what's that guy on YouTube we watched that's down there in Florida? He goes to those. He went to the Chris Phillips Memorial Hunt. He's got a big YouTube channel. Dadgum, I can't. Borrowed Time Outdoors. Yeah, and he went to that weigh-in where they were in an arena and pulled in, and he caught some hogs like they were 300 plus, and he was like, "Man, we got this," you know. And he went in there, and then like they got like 3rd or 4th. He was like, "Holy smokes!" Like there was a lot of big hogs, and I think it was the heaviest 3.
Yeah, they do a great job of hosting that event, man. They get a big turnout, but they also got a big group of hog hunters down in the area. You know what I'm saying? And, and they put the show on really well, and they advertise it well, and it does well down there.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, like you said, you know, doing something like that. Yeah, I mean, I could see it being there very, very quickly.
We're trying, man. We're trying, and I think like I said, like these past 2 years have been awesome, and obviously the same team has won it twice, 2 years in a row. And it's kind of deterred, I don't know if it's deterred people. It's kind of like, well, the South Georgia teams are going to win. Well, I say that, but hell, me and Carter went down the street from our house and caught a 400-pounder. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So there's big hogs up here with big teeth. You just gotta find them.
And that's, to me, like what you just said. A lot of teams get perturbed. I'm like, dude, they're not cut from the same cloth like we are, because I'm like, if the same guy's winning every year, I want to go up there and whoop his ass. Hey, I don't make no hard feelings. Hell, we can hang out, we can hunt together, whatever. But I want to go beat them.
Man, all I can say, and the big board scores are going to level that out so much this year, and I'm so pumped to see.
Oh yeah,
it happen. And if they do, the South Georgia teams do win again this year, then so be it.
So be it.
Props to them, because we did everything we could to level the playing field out as much as we can, man.
Well, and that kind of, and that can work out great, and it like last year, it kind of bit us a little bit. It was great, Spiler and them won the Shankathon, but at the same time, it was with a bar hog. We never specified any difference.
Yeah, and
that's on us. And of course, I mean, you get into the 400 class, 400-pound hogs. A lot of them are going to be bars. So anytime you get into that, so like we have to do a separate. It's got to be a separate class this year. I got to separate them to actually even the playing field all the way out.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, then I'm gonna have somebody's going to punch me in the face. Because like there was a few guys that were like, "What?" I'm like, "Dude, I can't disqualify it or none of that." But I just didn't specify a difference, because at first I was like, "Well, it don't matter. We can't. If you catch a bar hog in Alabama, that's going to be an anomaly anyway, because we can't keep live hogs."
Yeah.
And so it's like bar hogs we don't even see them. But everywhere else. Well, not everywhere else, but a lot of other places you can. So that it does make a difference. But like I said, I do think that utilizing that score will definitely level the playing field. With those guys down in South Georgia that's really been racking it up.
Yeah,
just
because honestly, South Georgia. I mean, there's obviously big ass hogs in there, because you got a lot of corn and agriculture and grain and stuff like that. But their teeth don't get as big as like places like in the marsh or in middle Georgia or North Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to say a marsh hog will win it.
Hog. That's what bro. I got a feeling this year, if you got people are hunting the marsh and hunting them wetlands, it will probably.
You catch a 200?
It's going to be like, yeah, you catch a 225 pound, 250 pound boar hog with
3.5, 4 inch teeth.
Yeah.
You got it.
It's going to be hard. Yeah.
It's going to be hard to beat it.
The problem is catch the 200-pound marsh hog. Like, I mean, they'll be 150 pounds with 3 inches of teeth.
Dude, it's Carter, that place that you and Kevin came over and we hunted down there on the river. Most of those hogs down there, if they're an older hog, they're going to have big teeth, but they're not big hogs. We caught one down there last year that had 5.5 inch curlbacks on it, and that some bitch didn't even break 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And then we caught one last night that was 225 or so. It might have been more than that, and it didn't break 2 inches.
Yeah.
He broke some dogs' asses though.
For sure. That's the problem, man.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You run into some of them, and you just like, I wish I wouldn't have caught that one.
Yeah. Look, dude, as soon as I heard that pup, I was like, Nathan and Parker were walking. They were about probably 20, 30 yards behind me. And I turned around. I said, turn that dog loose. He had another little dog on the lead, one of our little bulldogs. And he was like, what are they doing? I said, turn that son of a bitch loose now. He turned her loose, and I turned another one loose to go in there because, like, I knew. I was like, that is not what we came up here for. It was one of those deals where I was like, when we got in there, Nate was like, holy shit, somebody kill this damn thing. And it was that situation there, Carter, like you said, it's like, damn, I almost wish I didn't even catch that son of a bitch.
I mean, there's been a couple over the years that it's just like, man, I wish I'd just caught a big sow instead of catching a hog.
Saturday we caught 5 Shultz, I think, and I was tickled. Well, I sent you a picture of that one big old monster we caught.
Oh yeah, that big old stud. Y'all caught double cutters.
Yeah, it's like, look at these double cutters on it. And it was funny as everything because the dog had it just took the head and was running around with it in her mouth. And everybody's like, what is that? Like, I don't know what it is. Thought she had a rock, And she gets in the truck, and we got to get a brake stick to get it out of her mouth. I was like, this is ridiculous. And we actually went down there with Rip Eason, the guys that won the very first Shankathon. You talking about some beautiful property, boy. I want to go back down there. We had a good time. We had bad weather. Wind was blowing 30, 40 miles an hour. As soon as we got there was a dozen hogs running across the field in front of, right across the road. We seen several different hogs. We actually bait a big boar hog, and of course it went on a property where we can't go or not supposed to go.
Yeah.
And we decided to go around there, and that guy was there in the damn driveway. Nice. He wasn't happy at all.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, but he did let us go get the dogs, just not the hog.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it'd be like that every now and
then. Yeah, that's how it was. I was like, man, we should have just went around the other end, across the water.
Yeah, it'd be like that. When you take the easy route, that's normally when you're gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
When you take the easy route, you can take the hard route, and it's gonna take you more time and more whatnot. But
it still took. I got videos of Rip. Rip is 6'5", 375 to 400 pounds. He's a big guy. And I got a video of him going across the creek because we still wind up having to go back to another property and go get a boat across this river. And he did some kind of acrobatic maneuver, flopping out of the boat into the river, back into the boat, hanging on a tree. It's a sight to behold, and I will post that video because I care about him. But it was like it turned into the hard route. Man, we still did not get the hog.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it was. But you know what? We stayed down there until it was done. Till they had every one of their dogs caught up. We all got back together and loaded up and left. We had our dogs caught up right off the bat.
Right.
But we stayed an extra 4 or 5 hours to make sure the hunt was done.
There you go.
And we had a damn good time.
That's good.
And that's what Rip said. He was like, dude, y'all didn't have to stay and do all that. I was like, well, yeah, that's kind of what you do.
Yeah, that's right.
No doubt. That's just
that's what
it is.
Yeah. I mean, like we came out there last year and somebody said, well, let's just do one more cast and turn the dogs loose. And they crossed the river, and 12 hours later, we still don't have a damn pig.
Hey, but somebody was also out there in the thick of it.
Said, well, I might as well turn this one loose too. They're already gone.
My legs.
Dude, it looked like a vampire, werewolf, banshee, something got a hold of you, son.
I promise you, I was the last one that wanted to go get those dogs.
I know when you volunteered, I was like, that's my guy.
I was absolutely the last. And man, I got out there and I got like, probably I caught 2 of them. And then I probably got 150 yards from Midnight and Sally, and I was trying to call them out.
I was thinking to say, I think 2 of them was ours.
Yeah, Midnight and Sally were.
No, it was Midnight and Matt.
Oh yeah, it was Midnight and Matt.
That's right, because we got Sally back.
Yeah, because y'all went around the other direction and honked the horn for them, and I'm sitting there trudging through the daggone briar.
Shit. Oh man.
But dude, we went over that. We went over that property the other day. It's tore up pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah. Them hogs over there, man. They just hit that river though.
Oh
every time they're gonna hit that river.
Yeah. They know what's happening when you pull in there.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is, they'll carry them through the river, but I mean they're smart enough to know, they're smart enough to know where they need to go after they hit the river. It's one thing to give them a slip once, and then it's another thing to give it to them 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's pretty wild.
They are educated.
I hate that.
Y'all been catching a lot? Y'all been catching a lot of hogs?
We've been catching a few, but not. I wouldn't say a lot. I mean, I've had wrestling, so I hadn't been going a whole lot. But
yeah,
I've been going a lot, decently, not far from the house with my dad and the girls. Been catching decent ones, nothing to brag home about, but I've been trying to keep them on them as much as I can.
Yeah.
But damn, I had the flu last week, and that sat my ass down. I don't know what whatever the strand is this year, it sat me down.
Man, it sat me down too.
Logan and Kelly
like
both had it.
Running catch dog, boy. It grabbed me and sat my ass down.
Hell yeah. That dude, I don't know what it is, but my wife and my youngest son, they both, I mean, just sick as hell, and it lasted. It just stayed, And then I don't know because I never actually got like the flu, but I had a solid over a week. I just felt like just shit, just head pounding, just stuffed up, just couldn't breathe. But I wasn't like sick enough that it put me down yet, shut me down yet. But it was to the point where it was uncomfortable, and I was just ready for some relief.
Yeah, I was pounding, eating as much Dayquil, NyQuil as I can, man. I had a fever for like 4 or 5 days.
Oh, Lord.
This is ridiculous.
NyQuil is good stuff.
That is some good
I drank NyQuil every night, just about. And, I don't want to sound like an addict or like I have a problem, but it's getting there. I called the AA hotline and told them, I said, I'm drinking a lot of NyQuil. And
I'll do a little toot now. I'll do a little toot. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it if I feel good.
That's it. If I'm on a roof, if I'm on a roof now, I might, just a little bit.
I might take me a dab of it. I might take a touchdown.
Dude,
Day ends in Y. The day ends in Y.
That's it.
He said I was so low, mosquito wouldn't even bite me.
Yeah, that dude. The first time I seen it, and it was years ago, the first time I ever seen it, I was like, "Is this dude for real?" Then when he was talking about being from Alabama, I was like, "Yeah, he's for real. He's probably Kelly's cousin." You know, my wife. Every person in this freaking county, 3 counties. Oh yeah, that's my cousin. And I'm like, no, there's no way. And we'll be walking somewhere, and they'll be like, "Hey," just start talking, and I'm like, "Who's that?" "Oh, that's my cousin." I'm like, shit, everybody's your cousin? Yes. I'm talking about everybody. I was like, I'm getting nervous, man.
Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide.
Listen, I didn't know how bad it was. You know, I'm originally not from here. There's nothing wrong with being from Alabama, but it's, you know, there is some shit's different. Like you said, there's some Roll Tide. Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
Nothing but the Tide. Blitz, Bama Blitz.
Oh my God. That's her cousin too. Willie? Yeah, that's her cousin. That's her second cousin.
Roll Tide Willie.
But you know, we have some of the most wholesome people ever around here, and they're like that. Like, they don't give a damn, dude. And I like that because that's who they are every time you see them.
Yeah,
it's pretty
that's
awesome.
True people.
Yeah. I mean, it's salt of the earth, you know. But then I know some other ones that are not. So it all
I
evens
think that's
out.
anywhere you go, brother. I think that's anywhere you go. You got good folks, you got bad folks.
Yep, ain't no doubt. Without
Just
a
like
doubt.
you got good dogs, you got bad dogs. I mean,
Yep.
And I got the bad one.
I was going to say, I got
brother.
shitty dogs.
If you want to find a bad one, I got him for you.
I've had probably, we done that one podcast, and I was talking about sending some of my older dogs to some people. You know, I was like, you know, I'm not just going to send them to anybody. And I should have never said that. My phone was fucking smoking.
Did it blow up?
Dude, there were so many, hey man, if you, I need one of them, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, I got this old dog named Susie. You know, she's real loose. She don't get rough, blah, blah, blah. I carried her last night. She's the first one with stapling. Never barked. I was like, damn, I didn't need to send that one to nobody.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
she went in.
That's good that.
Go
That's
ahead.
good that people are calling. That's good that people are calling you to get the dogs, though. When you mention that, if I would have said that shit, my phone would still be dry. I want to get no.
Oh
no
shit!
calls.
Come on now.
Hey, you know what?
They would get my dog just to shoot it.
Yeah, they'll be like, I'll charge a $200 Cohen fee.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
I sent one to a guy in Georgia. He doesn't live. He lives close to where Kevin and Randy Dominic and them live, because he said he knew them, and he hunted.
He down there, McIntyre.
That's it.
Land.
Well, he came and got an old dog that I had, and you know, and I told him, I was like, man, I said, you know, I really hunted him a whole lot, and he carried him out, and he loved him. He told me, he said, dude, this dog is doing everything you said plus some. He said, I need another young dog to go with him. And I was going to send him one of those young cur dogs that I got, but they're going to be too rough, because the dog that he got from us is a bay dog, you know.
Yeah.
And these are not. And so every one of them, I was like, well, surely one of them's going to bay. And they have not, which I'm fine with it, because they can hold.
That sounds like them Kevin Brooks mongrel dogs.
Yes, that's exactly.
I'm gonna take them mongrels out there. Yeah.
That's exactly what it was like last night. To go in there and, like, you got these puppies, and they're demolishing this damn mountain monster. You know, dogs are getting cut and sliced and diced, and they're screaming, going back for more, you know, breaking leads and trying to chew trees down to go get more. And I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? And then I thought about that. I was like, they probably got some of that Kevin Brooks blood in them.
They've been out there. They've been out there too.
Blood does run strong now.
Yes.
It does. It runs strong.
I know they,
well, your dog's acting like that because y'all was out there tooting lines together before the damn.
you got to get them going.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get them up. Damn dog don't want to get out yonder and go find something. You got to get some go to it.
Yeah.
You know how
Blow
these
that
Alabama boys are over here. They ain't shy about it.
Yeah. Just blow that straw of booger sugar up their nose. They're ready to hunt all night.
Shit, I get it from them.
They'll catch you 4 hogs, 3 of 6 coons, and
Hell yeah.
4 more armadillos.
I'm kind of worried about these young dogs, though, because they have not trashed one time. Yeah, I'm really fucking nervous about it because I'm like,
it's because all your other dogs have killed all the other trashy shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, me and Rodney got these armadillo killers, son, and they ain't playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You done wiped that out. All they got to focus on these hogs.
The population has failed, and like my squirrel dog is a world champion squirrel dog that will tree a possum like it ain't shit, son. I'm talking about that son bitch, and I'll shoot a possum out to that dog in a minute. I promise you.
Oh, killing game to them does nothing but increase their game drive.
Without a doubt. Everybody's like, when you see guys who they're like, well, that's a tree dog right there. Well, you treat a possum, then they beat the hell out of it. And I'm like, what the hell? He's in a tree. You know, so, you know, what's the deal? I don't want him treeing a possum. Well, he's treeing game, you know, so.
Y'all got a short enough squirrel dog for real?
Oh, yeah. That ain't, that I don't brag on no dogs at all.
There's a guy that lives out right.
But that sumbitch right there will get it done.
That's awesome. There's a guy that lives right close to the next town over in Homer. He actually just hosted they called it the Northeast Georgia Squirrel Hunt. And they just did one. They had like 43 teams, man.
Yeah, let me know.
It was awesome. I don't know how they broke it down in terms of like.
Have you ever done that? You ever went?
Yeah. So they got like, I don't know how they did. They did points. They did like gray squirrels were 2 points, fox squirrels 3 points, headshots were 1 point. Man.
Yeah.
Dude, they paid out like first place paid out like $1,200. Second did 600. Third did 300. I mean, it was a good little event. They had over 40 teams there. I was like, wow.
Yeah, we're going to. We'll have the Kimmer hunt this coming weekend. We're going to take our hog dog / deer dog / coon dog / possum, armadillo, deer recovery dog,
whatever.
I'm talking about KSBA registered Kimmer's talk. Big dog Louie, we're taking him up there for the coon treeing.
You got some Kimmer dogs for real?
Yeah.
Cody Godwin was looking at getting some blood like that.
Oh, listen, I'm getting a little gyp.
You don't want to sell none to that boy.
No, listen, if I sell something to Cody Godwin, it's going to be out there getting wild cattle out of the marsh. You know what I'm saying? Cape buffalo, water buffalo out of the marsh.
That joker will be 8 miles to the Okefenokee.
And that son bitch will be smiling. Like, he won't see nothing but teeth talking about, they got him treed, boys. Let's throw the AC/DC on.
Cody be like, we've been sitting on this cypress stump for 3 days waiting on these dogs to come out.
They long range, boy. They cast.
Yes, sir. Boy, when he'll whip out that antenna, son, you get laughing, son. That joker got an antenna longer than my antenna.
Does he got one that hooks to his Garmin like that?
Oh, yeah.
Rodney's got one. That some bitch is 9 foot long.
It's like a radio antenna.
Yes.
Pull it out for 10 minutes.
Look, dude, Rodney used to do that shit. We had to go to the back of the property where he's standing on a hill over a mountain, over a bluff, and he's got this damn antenna out there stretched out, and the son of a bitch has got a bow in it. I mean, it's literally like a tape measure stretched out far as it'll go. And he's like, well, $20 a minute. He'll slide it in. He'll smile, look. He'll say, "They made, boys. Let's go." That's that ass.
That's what Cody does, man. He pulled one out. It looked like a damn ugly stick. I thought it was going to touch some grass or something. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know I didn't know somebody else had that kind of affliction.
Oh, he
came with a bait caster. Came with a bait caster on it.
He's got a Abdul Garcia connected to his
he's got a fucking 7 foot extra heavy.
Yes, sir, but he's got a flipping stick for his Garmin.
Jesus Christ. I was trying to go hunting with him the other day. Now he's not ever going to want to take me. He's going to be like, making fun of my damn antenna. You ain't going with me, asshole.
Man, I tell you, if you get the chance to go with Cody Godwin, just go hunt with him, because that boy, him and Connor, man, we have a blast every time we hunt with them boys.
That's what we need to do. We get together where all of us can go, and we'll just invade Florida.
We'll go down there and get them gallberries.
And gallberries, yeah. You get amongst them gallberries.
Now, wait a minute. That's real stuff, though, right? Y'all ain't fucking with me.
Yeah.
No.
Because the only gallberries I've had is when my nuts got galled. You know what I'm saying? when you walk and you fat.
Man, them some bitches ain't berries. Them some bitches are like 2 pears down there. Don't be lying.
No, hey, that's Rodney Bell. That's Big Balls Bell. I love that guy.
Oh man, he's the
greatest. Him and the old moose knuckle.
Man, I'll tell you one of my favorite and least favorite parts about hunting with Rodney is how he casts his dogs. Like, it is theatrical production.
It's a performance.
Yeah. The first time he said, "Get them dogs," I go and grab them. He's like, "No, put them out there, leave them go." And he's like,
"Don't say nothing. Y'all be quiet.
Everybody be quiet.
Turn your lights off.
Turn your lights off. You got to say a little prayer."
Yeah.
He does this little thing, and he just talks to him sweet, and then some of it just take off 8 miles.
Hey, now they will get it when he does it.
Oh no, dude. They are gonna get gone. They're gonna.
When we first started hunting together, I was in shock. I was like, I'd be over there talking shit, because you know how shy I am. I don't really say much. So I'm out of the truck and I'm talking. He turned around, boy, he'd give me that look, and I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Well, damn, we ain't never gonna they're gonna come back." I was like, "Well, Rocky, if they come back, just send them again." And he was like, "Never mind." He just get all just bent. And so my dogs, like, they might cast, they might not. If there's something there, then they go on, they'll take off. And I was like, look, I ride around and find me a track, and that's how I cast them. Rodney will stop in the middle of, 20, Interstate 20. We can stop right there in the parking lot, and he will get them and start walking. There's a trail right here, boys. And when he walks, those 2 dogs go, but he'll stop, and them dogs go beside him. And when they get in front of him, all bets are off. Them some bitches are gone.
They'll cast. I wish I could have something like that. Mine cast from the rear bumper of my mule to the front bumper. That's about all I got.
He had that one little red dog, and she was real weird. When we brought her out there with us. You couldn't even hardly touch her. And she wound up getting pregnant during that trip somehow. And she had puppies, and dude, after that dog had puppies last summer, she was out there smoking midnight in them.
Damn.
Yes, dude, she turned on, and of course, the inevitable happened.
Is that the one? Is that the one we hunted with out there in the most west point in past Cuba in Alabama when me and Kevin come out there?
Yes.
That dog will go now.
Yeah.
Is that when y'all get in that little boat and go get to the pond?
She was she really was turning on. Like, she would just get it. And and I got to where she would cast for me just as good, if not better, than Rodney. And at first he didn't like that. He was like, well, I ain't gonna say that, but you could tell he was like, well, damn, But that's how much we hunt together.
Right.
Right. Like, my dogs don't cast for me. My dogs cast for Rodney. Like, I'm dead serious, because my dogs are like, hey, you're just walking. Rodney is talking to us. We're dancing, we're stretching, we're singing, and then everybody's quiet, and then we get to put on a show. And that's how they cast for him. And then when I do it, they're like, I'm just open the box and like, will y'all go? And they don't.
Yeah.
So I ride around and I catch a pig in a trap, and then I tell everybody we caught it with dogs.
Well, that's pretty good.
It works, dude. I'm telling you.
All we do is just take other people's pictures that they send in and post them as ours. That's all.
Well, we started to do that, and I was like, you know what? That would be pretty shitty because the Boars and Broads guys, they've been doing that, and if I had a company and I started just tagging everybody and posting all these pictures and being just like them, I'd be a posing bitch.
Yeah, you be posing bitch, and how could you ever make a company and actually try to make some type of money on it?
Oh,
yeah, what kind of dick is that? How
what the fuck? I mean, I'd be red faced. Wait a minute.
How dare somebody do something like that?
What the hell? Look, I know how y'all was.
How dare somebody keep their prices as low as possible compared to anybody out there?
That's exactly right. I would honestly
help everybody. How dare they do that?
That would be crazy. And what would be even crazier is guys like y'all who are trying to make a buck off of the hog dog industry. When then guys like me take your merchandise and I'm trying to make a buck with your shit. Hey, get your Boars and Broads merchandise at DixieDoggers.com.
That's right.
No, listen, it's so funny. You know, we get on subjects like that and we talk shit like that all the time about each other. But I mean, you guys do so much for this industry. It's unreal.
Man, we appreciate those words and we really when we get words like that from people. But honestly, we just try to do right by people and try to do the right thing and what we feel that is needed. You know what I'm saying? And we do it our way that we want to do it. You know?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Y'all probably gonna hear a train whistle here. We got one that comes by every night about this time.
Y'all got one rolling through your daggone.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. It's running through the living room.
You better get out of the way.
Hey, listen, I'm doing a podcast down here at the train station. I got my dogs. We're fixing to go out there and see Carter and them catch his train, boys.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down there to that red.
The problem is all my dogs need to go to the train station.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. My dogs
See, that would have been a lot cooler if I'd have said that. You know, I'd have been like, "See, got to take them dogs to the train station."
Yeah.
But we
go get Bucky, Starla, and Shultz. Take them out there by that train.
So what kind of good story y'all got from the last few hunts y'all had? Y'all got any good ones?
We went on a good duck hunt.
Oh golly!
Really?
Hey, let me take a leak. Let me take a leak before this happens. Y'all just talk about something real quick. I gotta.
All right. So what is this a real duck hunt, Ryan?
Oh no, yeah. So
okay. I got you. I was just making sure because I know sometimes we like to elaborate on bullshit.
No, we was actually duck hunting. Like we duck hunt, not a lot in Georgia, but we'll smack the woodies sometimes.
That's cool.
We've been hunting out here for God knows, like 6-7 years since me and Carter actually shot a duck. And when he gets back, we'll tell the story. It was a pretty good time.
I got you. Well, y'all caught a real big hog a little while back, didn't you? Y'all had to cut that thing up and just to load it up.
Oh yeah, well, that was back in damn.
Was that back in?
Oh, wait, what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
He just talking about bringing up old hunts. I mean, that was like back in August or whatever.
I was going to say, I thought it was like back before deer season when y'all caught that real monster.
Oh yeah, with the pin dog and the reject and a couple of our other crappy dogs.
Hey, I want to throw this out there. I do have a couple haters now. I have. Yes.
Man, you have made it.
I'm at the top. I had one that came to the field with me, was going to whoop my ass one day. I was like, whoa, this guy really hates me now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I got called out not too long ago too for the same thing. I'm supposed to get my ass whooped at Earl's, but
well, I was like, dang,
we don't need to go.
You know, but I was like, you know, I still love everybody. I thought I'd bring that up because, you know, I've always kind of prided myself. I was like, well, I didn't really have nobody that hates. Well, they haven't expressed that they hate me.
If you got haters, man, that means you're doing something right.
Now we're doing something right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. And
Right,
I mean,
you got to think of it positively like that.
yeah. Well, you remember when I think we were at the 2-dog shootout, and I told you that one guy messaged me and said, "Hey, man, y'all got to get out of the bait pen stuff. Y'all got to get back in the woods and all this and blah, blah, blah." I don't know if y'all remember me telling y'all that or not, but
I think I do.
because at first I was like, what in the hell is this about? Well, I wound up going to that guy's house a while back.
Did you?
Yeah.
That was a good little conversation.
Oh, that was Timothy Kling, 10K Hog Dogs. We actually came back with 3 dogs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we had a great time. Like, for real, we had a great time. And he wasn't hating on me or nothing. He was just
You
being
a podcast with him?
yeah. And like
Yeah,
we sat right there at his yard, hung out.
Y'all were trying to get him to come to it back.
Well, he's had some bad experiences with it, and he knows a lot of people that's there, and from his point of view, I get it, and so I was like, well, here's my point of view, and we had a talk back and forth about it, and I mean, we got common ground on everything else, and I was like, you know what, if more people would approach it like that instead of arguing and fighting with each other, I was like, it might work out good.
That's right.
You never know what you can accomplish. But then again, I could have pulled up and then he, beat the shit out of me or stabbed me or shot me or raped me.
Man, that's the problem in today's world, man. You never know. Dude, people are so damn quick to pull a damn gun or knife or some bullshit.
That's right.
That's what me and Carter talk about. We don't even try to swim. We do sweat some things, but we don't try to sweat stuff too hard. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because you got people, man. People, for one, don't value the human life anymore as much as back in the day, and then they'll do some stupid shit and then not think twice about it.
And it ruins everybody.
Well, yeah, and then when you got a family and you got kids, I mean, is it really that worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I be getting heated. Like, let's say I'm driving down the road, somebody cuts me off. Now I'm going back and forth with somebody I don't even know in a car.
Yeah, and it's not even worth it.
If I get pulled up and I get shot, like, what's that doing? What?
Hey, that's like when
what's that? What the hell is that gonna do?
Yeah.
That's like when we was going up there through Memphis on the way to Rusty for show May stores.
Yeah.
And they was hanging out the window hollering, and we were like, bro, we're in West Memphis. You got to get inside the truck.
And see, that's one of those things there where it's like,
you can't let your ego outdo yourself.
Yeah, well, I get it. And like I said, Nate gets heated. I get heated. Everybody does. But the thing about it is, yeah, I can back it up. He can back it up. You can back it up. But at what cost? You know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about, Nate's out there in Memphis hollering and screaming at this dude. He got pissed off, and I'm like, hey, I'm just letting you know, if it pops off, you got to be serious. Like, I mean, there ain't gonna be no arguing. You're gonna have to pull it, and you're gonna have to dump it and be done with it. Because like a lot of people don't know me like that, But years ago, I was a whole different individual, and at what cost does it come? And I've been in that situation before. And like I was talking about the situation about the guy wanting to fight and all that stuff, I'm like, hey, just letting you know, if you put your hands on me, I'm going to go home and eat supper. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm probably going to have to go to prison for a while. Yeah. But like, we ain't fixing to do this. But because I know the cost of it, I want to avoid it at all. I'm just like, I don't want to do this.
Hey, Carter, what did 21 Savage say? I'm scared to fight. What did he say? Don't say the real thing, but
he was like, bro, people don't want to fight no more around here.
Yeah. He's talking about everybody just wants to shoot everybody.
Yeah. True. And hey, listen, that's the way I done got. Look, when you get old, you're going to be like, now I understand why them old men carry that 38 in that pocket. Yeah. And they're going to be like, oh, you want to fight? Bam, shoot your ass.
That's why I keep that little 22 Magnum.
That little little 5 shot.
In my pocket. Hey.
You got a little 5 shot?
Yep. We ready to rock, man.
Hey, Joe Deal, guarantee you, he's probably got one in every pocket. I promise you, Joe Deal is.
I've never seen Joe Deal not be ready.
And he never says nothing. Not a word.
That's the people you gotta watch out for.
Hey, dude, we were in an altercation one time years ago, and the only thing anybody heard was a hammer cock. And everybody shut the fuck up. Like, everybody's just looking. Nobody even knew where it come from. His hand was behind his back. I was like, my man got the drop on them all. So it's like, it's, but it's a different world today for sure.
Hey, so what we talking about this?
Let's get to the duck hunting.
The duck hunting.
Yeah, instead of shooting people, it's gang banging. I gotta get out of the scene. I gotta get off the streets.
We gotta switch it up.
I gotta get off the streets.
We've been going. I've been blessed to go to on some extraordinary duck hunts in the state of Georgia, and most of them have been provided by Carter Shultz. Is waterfowl outdoors, and they have been amazing. We have taken professional athletes out there. We have taken many people out there. So usually we get dropped off there, we hunt, clean them, and put them in bags, and everybody goes home. Been doing that, having a great time, right? So my wife drives me, Dad. My kids are in the truck. I meet my buddy Alden I play football with at UGA. I meet him out there, and I meet Carter out there at his place, Carter's place. Mm-hmm. He has permission to be at. So Mackenzie takes the kids, and they go to one of her friend's house down the road. This is an evening hunt, man. I'm not saying that you can hunt in the evenings in Georgia. It's legal. So, we shoot these ducks. We have a great time. We pick the ducks up. We've been there for about an hour and a half. We're cleaning the ducks. Well, usually we lock the front gate so we know who's coming at the front gate the way back. So I knew Mackenzie. It was dark, and we've been done for like an hour and a half. We're about to finish up, put the ducks in the baggie. So headlights get to the front gate. So I call Mackenzie. I knew she was coming to pick us up. Mm-hmm. Doesn't pick up. I call her again. Doesn't pick up. I look at everybody standing around. We're just about to pack these ducks up. And I said, boys, it ain't Mackenzie.
Oh, hell.
Oh yeah. We're here.
I'm back there throwing the carcasses away, and Ryne calls me. He said, "Hey, whose headlights are up there at the front gate?"
Oh,
and I said, brother, I don't
bring
know.
them carcasses back.
I said, well, what kind are? Because if they're F-150 headlights, you might as well just go.
And I just got a new truck, like a newer truck to me, and I didn't know what my truck was like in the dark, so I had never seen it in the dark. So I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. I said, I don't know.
Carter knows what kind of headlights it is, everything. I'm talking about, he knows what truck, year, model, everything.
Yeah. So Carter's got a high fence around the property he was hunting, right? And it's probably damn like 12 foot, maybe taller than that. All we hear is, DNR, put your hands up. I was like, oh, son of a bitch. The green jeans is here.
Yeah.
Hey, I called Alden. And he said, hey, brother, it's the DNR. Will you come up here? And I could have gone out the back gate and I could have been scot-free. But my boys was up there.
That's right.
So he ended up being cool, man.
Did you sign autographs?
Yeah, we did. He did sign some autographs.
On those yellow papers?
I had a Slippin' Ain't Easy shirt on, and he said, he was sitting there and he's like, I ain't never heard about this many ducks being shot around here. He
heard about the pond. I said, sir, you should have been.
I said, you should have been here 2 years ago when we killed 60.
You should have been here when we killed a 14-man limit with 3 of us, dude. Yeah. We were just banging them.
There were I don't know the statute of limitations is. I don't know that rule or what it is in the state of Georgia.
Ryan said I wasn't there.
We were.
But listen, yeah. So he came up there. Thought we killed 15 ducks. Well, Alden messed up and goes, the guy's like, I heard you guys shooting at this time. I got people saying you were shooting at this time. Alden goes, we got done shooting at 5:50. I don't know what number it was, 5:56. The game warden goes, that's 2 minutes past shooting light. We were like, son of a. I was like, Alden, why'd you say that shit?
Oh my God.
But, yeah. So anyways, he got us for shooting after dark and shooting over the limit. But he could have been a lot worse because my dad was there. My dad wasn't even hunting them. He didn't even have waders on, and he got a ticket for not having a federal duck stamp. But he was supposed to. They avoided that, and they didn't give him one, which he was cool about that.
Yeah.
He never checked my shotgun. My shotgun didn't have a plug in it.
Brother, I was down there picking my shells up because I had 12 shells showing up. And he's like, why? He said, why'd you only bring 12 shells? I said, because I only need 3. And he didn't think that joke was that funny.
Yeah.
So I was out, and he said, there ain't no way there's that many birds flying in there with no corn. And I said, bro, like I was standing down there and they're throwing this drag in the pond. I said, boys, I said, I will stand here and y'all can throw this drag all night, but can I at least go put my waders back on? I was in some Dale Earnhardt Jr. Pajama pants.
Yeah.
No shit.
They were up under my waders.
Yeah.
I was in some Dale Jr.
Freezing ass cold.
Oh man, I'm sitting there freezing, and I was like, "Y'all can throw this drag all night, boys. I promise you."
Yeah, but just let me warm up.
Yeah, I said, let me go get my pants.
Yeah. Well, and I get the game wars they deal with duck hunters. Like, we're not typical duck hunters. We're not paying to go out to Arkansas.
Yeah.
We're not paying up like crazy. We're not like the asshole persona of duck hunters. Now, hog hunters, yes, we are those people.
Yes, you are.
But duck hunters, no, man. We could give a damn. We just like to do it because it's in season and it's fun and they taste good when they're wrapped up in bacon and freaking jalapenos.
There you go.
But so he was being an asshole at first, and then he changed his tune once he went and drug the pond and didn't find no corn, right? And then
he thought he was really gonna rack y'all's ass.
He thought he had us. Yeah. He thought it had us. He's like, I've been in the game over 17 years. How I never heard anybody shooting about this? Well, we found out who ended up calling, which is a whole different other story. But but we got a plan for him next year. We're gonna go and do some.
Don't be sitting here telling the plan on public airways.
Yeah, wait. Look, we'll cut this shit off in a little while. Call me back. And we'll tell me the plan.
We got to cry. We'll plan.
All right. Well, by God, I'll be out there in a couple of weeks. We're gonna get this plan situated. We're going duck hunting.
It was all good. I ended up name dropping a game warden that I know in my neighbor over here on this side of town, and he actually went to recruit school together.
Yeah.
So it was
well,
cool, man.
Joey, if you want to come shoot them, they're still there, brother.
I got you.
Yeah, they're there all year.
I'll let Nathan listen. I don't shoot nothing. I stab everything. So I will go.
Brother, you can bring it.
And I don't need but 3 myself, Carter. That's it, bro.
Like, you don't understand. Does it count as hunting if you use a cast net? Does that count as hunting?
No, that's fishing.
Okay. Oh, then we can fish all night.
You're going duck fishing. Throw a cast net on them bastards, yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
But this is a quote. I sent a picture. My wife took a picture of us at the in front of the game warden stuff, and I left it on my phone. She thought it was funny. So I sent that game warden to one of my buddies. I sent that to a game warden over in this side of town, which is one of my good buddies.
Yeah.
He goes, this is a quote he sent me back in Texas. He goes, it's like I tell all my buddies, it's like playing a game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's never personal.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get it. I've had some run-ins myself and consider myself lucky on most of them. But I do consider I got screwed on every one of them. But it could have been worse. Just like you guys said, it could always be worse.
Oh, it could always be worse, dude. Like, we've hunted there. I don't know statute of limitations like we talked about earlier. We've hunted there for 6 years and had a great time. What's the average duck hunt cost out in Arkansas?
Like my family charges. It just depends on exactly, if you're going for ducks, snows, Canadas, or whatever.
Okay, but if you went out there to see about 100,
it's going to be $500 a day for 4 of us to rent a pit.
Okay, so $500 a day. Our ticket was $545.
Okay, now this is going to be. Yeah, that's going to be a family discount deal for like 4 of us. Other than that, you're looking at $250 to $500 a piece a day.
That's what I'm saying. So we had one hunt, $545.
Yeah.
Divide that by solid. We shoot it probably 4 or 5 times a year. Divide that by 5, or times that by 5 times that, or do the math. Divide by 6 years.
So y'all got 30 hunts. 30 hunts in there, and it cost y'all $12 a hunt.
Yeah. And my dad goes, That's a great hunt, baby. That's money well spent.
Yeah, I mean, like it's for real. Especially like if you're in a place like that and you're really putting the hurt on them. That would be like right here where we're at. If you had a spot where you were just stacking ducks or geese, people would be like, dude, what's happening here? You know,
Bro,
why is there any ducks here?
It's the best hunt in the state of Georgia. I mean, it's the best wood duck hunt in the east of the Mississippi. You can literally take a rock or baseball or softball and throw it in the air and hit for them.
Well, now you better hope that game warden doesn't like to duck hunt because he's going to go over there. He's going to snag your property, Carter. You know that's what they're doing to the dude that just shot that big world, you know, be like number 3 in the world, C.J. Alexander.
Yeah.
I think it's his name. He killed this big buck, and it was on his sister's property. Well, now the district attorney is saying, no, that deer was on my property. The district attorney was hunting it. And so they came and seized it and all kinds of shit. I was like, good Lord. So now he's coming to take y'all. He's going to have y'all's duck hunt.
Well, I did hear they could like flag your property or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he just go over and talk to the landowner and be like, you know what, them guys are, you know, those guys over there are troublemakers.
I'm kin to
that guy Carter. That guy Carter. He drives an F-150 with one headlight and like.
I'm kin. I am kin.
His dogs suck.
Carter, what's that joke? My pappy owns the lake. What's that?
The ducks may swim on the lake, but my daddy owns.
My daddy owns the lake.
That's literally Carter.
That's it. I know what y'all watch. Holes, baby.
Yes, sir.
That's what y'all watch. Holes.
Oh, Stanley Yelnick.
Yes, he was in the classroom. Now, why would a 50-year-old grown man be watching Holes? Because it's a good movie.
That's right, man.
Zero was a bad little dude.
Hey, I read like 3 books in my life, and I read Holes 3 times. The actual book.
Really?
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah. I have to agree.
I mix a few cat and hats in there. I mix a few them in there. But yeah, I got about 3.
Oh. Well, man, I tell y'all, it's been fun talking with you guys, catching up, and just shooting the shit. That's actually one of the best duck hunting stories I've ever heard in my life. And I was raised right outside of Brinkley, Arkansas, in the Flyway, so I know a lot of duck hunting stories. And I hate duck hunting. I don't like ducks. I don't like geese. I don't like any of that stuff at all. Yeah, I've seen that every day growing up. It's ridiculous, the amount of birds that are there in that area. Yeah. But, I mean, it's one of those deals. It's kind of like deer hunting. I don't really, you know, it don't really tickle my fancy or none of that. I like pigs and dogs.
Yeah. That's right.
So that's what we like. I mean, we
like Uncle Pat says, if I'm an Easter egg hunt, I'm going to hunt with dogs.
That's exactly right. Now, if, you know, the duck hunting aspect of it, the dog work that could be involved in it, I would really, I'd be all right on that part. But
we try to bring a dog, but it's hard to send a dog out into the water when it's pitch black.
Shit, listen, if you took Champ and talked with him and Putty, I think y'all could probably have some serious retrievers.
I got a big Catahoula at the house. He'll retrieve a decoy in the water.
Really?
When Champ had 4 legs, I about drowned him throwing a tennis ball 3/4 of the way across the pond.
That's the way damn Chaos and Junior are. You throw a tennis ball in the water, dude. That's a 10. They ain't no 9 dogs there. That's 10s.
Yeah, they're gonna go get it,
dude. They go absolutely ape shit, and I mean, they'll do that shit for 2 or 3 hours till they just physically can't go.
Yeah.
And it's good exercise for them, and by God, they need it. I ain't bait them in I don't know how long, but guess what they're going to do this year? They're going to cast. That's what they're going to do. All of my dogs, I'm putting them in the box, and they're going hunting.
Yeah. Man, I'm excited, man. I got 2 little dogs. One named Cream Pie and one named Honey that I got Honey from. I got Cream Pie down from Florida from the old stock Florida dogs that I had. Mm-hmm. And then I got Honey from Uncle Pat, and I finally can actually touch her with my hands now. And man, she's been hunting hard.
Is that the weed eater string dog?
Yes, and she's came around, man, 100%. She's done a
Hell
whole 180, and she's kicking ass right now, man. I'm really pumped about her. And then I got that dog from Texas, old Stinky Pete. He hunts hard, and I'm just excited, man. I was talking to Carter the other day, and I'm really excited about this crop of dogs we got. Like, we had some dogs back in the past, but I really am pumped about these dogs this year.
Yeah, that's the same thing with us, man. I've got a lot of my old dogs, and you know they're to the point where, man, I can't even take them hunting anymore. Like I said, I carried one of my old dogs last night. She's getting cataracts, and you know, she took a cut that was 2 inches deep, and it didn't even hit the meat. She's so fat, and that's for real. That's something.
Good.
No, that's what I'm saying. And so I've got to run this year. I'm going to run all young dogs. You know, last year we put Nate's a little Catahoula M&M up to the front and let him kind of get a feel for it. We carried him Saturday, and the first cast he went out, stayed out a little while, he came back. So put him up. Then they wound up, got in a little group of pigs, and it was like as soon as he heard that first pig, he knew what was going on. You know, just had to get that little refresher because hell, we hadn't run him since October? I guess somewhere in there. That's what hurts us is deer season. You know, it hurts the dogs not being able to run them, especially young dogs.
Yeah, that is hard, man.
So we've got a whole stringer of young dogs, anywhere from all of them are roughly between 1 and 2 years old. And, you know, some of them are already started pretty good and going, and then some of them are just now getting started. So it's going to be interesting for sure.
We need to get together and go, man. We need to get together and go.
Without a doubt.
Go down.
After turkey season, soon as turkey season is over, y'all come over and we'll go to that place that when Carter and Kevin came over, and we'll take a camper and set it up down there, and we'll just stay there a couple of days.
Hell yeah, because I want to I'm trying to catch hogs all in the southeast with my dogs. I ain't caught one in Alabama yet.
Well, we caught did we catch some? We caught some hogs down there that day. We caught a couple.
Yeah.
Didn't we, Carter? We caught like 5 or 6, I think.
Is that when y'all had to get in a boat or something, Carter?
We caught about 20.
No, we should have been in a boat. That was water everywhere.
That was when we caught that Champ found that big hog with that waddle.
Oh, yeah, okay. I knew you was with Kevin. I can't remember y'all. I remember y'all went out there.
No, where we went though, I mean, it was like I said, we probably needed a boat. There was water everywhere. It's right on a bunch of backwater off the river, but there's a pretty good population of pit. And right now, dude, it is unreal. But the landowner, he's ready he's waiting on turkey season, and so we're actually going to trap a little bit, and then after turkey season, we'll cut loose with the dogs.
That'd be good, man.
But like I said, there's thousands of acres of public land that butts up to it, and you can't really access it unless it's by boat. We've got the only drive that's there, the only road in it. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dirt right there that nobody's really getting in on. So we're going to trap over in that area there, and then the exterior of it is where we'll run our dogs.
Heck yeah.
I think we wound up with a little over 200 out of there last year, or right at 200.
I hear you.
All together, we were, I want to say, around 380 for the year.
Yeah.
So it was one of the best years that I've ever had. This year, that's what I told Nate last night. I wanted to do 500 this year, but I mean, I think we're like number 16. Deer season went out to 10th, and we need to catch like 12 to 15 a day. And
it went out 10th of February, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got the longest freaking deer season. Oh, damn.
How many deer did you claim, Nate? 18. And that's a slow. I mean, like none of us really put nothing down.
No, I'm laughing because I thought about a deer story. I don't know if I should tell it or not. Remember that one we tried to get in the damn mountain?
Yeah, that's a in-person story.
Oh yeah, see, because like statute of limitations. Remember that shit, Ryan?
That is an in-person story.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll hold off on that one then.
Hey, y'all just get me riled up. I'll tell it on the podcast in person.
Oh
just
man,
get me stirred up a little bit.
that's right. So, if we'll do a little recap and then we'll call it on this one. I think we're about an hour and 20 minutes in, and we got another train coming, so some bitch be honking in a minute. So,
That's right.
we got the Tulsa Stander Hunt, March 6th through 9th.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
And,
weigh in is the 9th.
Weigh-in's the 9th at Hartwell, Georgia.
Hartwell, Georgia, right there at Mr. Marc Bannister's place, Hickory Crossings.
You got to be in line by 3 p.m.
Be in line by 3 p.m. Contact you guys if they want to get entered up. And you're taking entries all the way until the day before.
Yes, sir.
And I know I was, like I said, I was looking over the sponsors, and there's a lot of sponsors. There's going to be a lot of prizes. It's going to be a good event. I already know, without a doubt. So
good shindig, man.
That's right. Anything you guys want to add?
The people that are hunting in it, there's no thermal, so you ain't got to worry about people using thermals on it. I know that deteriorates.
No thermal hunting.
Some people get weird about it, like, well, the thermal guys are going to win because you can't knock the guys that do it. Because they do it out in South Georgia a lot. They get out in the fields with the stag hounds or whatever they are.
That's right.
Will Booth and Rakestraw and all them, they got some of the baddest damn sight hounds down there.
Yeah, that Big John dog is the truth.
Yeah, and they actually just took them dogs out to Texas and busted their ass out in the Texas-Oklahoma border, and they killed it out there, and they caught a lot of hogs. But we're trying to eliminate the thermal hunting to make people actually got to go out and dogs get out in the woods and find them. You know what I'm saying?
Which hell, so, Booth, he's got a pack of dogs for every event.
He's got that one in July that was smoked some. Oh, I heard amazing things about.
Yes,
it, so.
I talk to Will pretty frequent.
Right. He gonna be all right. He's got the dog power and the stamina behind that his kennels. He's
that's right. And I don't doubt that most of the guys that do run thermals like that, I don't doubt that they have dogs for pretty much every form or fashion.
Yeah, because they do got it. I just try to help out people because like you got people like up here, man.
Oh yeah,
I could use a thermal, but I'm only gonna see like my farthest field I ever hunt is probably 5 up to 800 yards. That's like the biggest one I can see across. Other than that, it's woods.
Yeah, see that's the way it is here. It's
thermals ain't gonna make it damn. The only thermal that would ever help me really, I would believe in, is a damn drone one that flies up in the air and I can find out exactly where they're at. That's the only thing I think that would help me.
I had a handheld thermal. I had one like a scope and all this, and I was like, man, this is gonna be the greatest thing. Blah blah blah, and it collects dust because, like you said, the exact thing you just said. Our fields, any agriculture that's around. Most of it's just a couple hundred yards. Yeah, and I mean, if you're going to get out and say, if somebody's going to set up and shoot hogs, you're only going to shoot 1 or 2 out of a group before they're all in the woods. Or if you're going to run dogs like that, then, I mean, good luck.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you guys. And to catch up a little bit.
I missed you. I can't wait to see you. I missed you. I ain't seen you, Nate. It's been a minute for me. I know Carter's seen you.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen you. But like old Carter, we've seen him a while back, so it ain't no big deal.
That's right.
Nah, you know better than that. That's my buddy.
I'm glad Carter's done touching little boys in little tights and wrestling right now, so I can hang out with my friend again.
Wow,
that's right. See, Rodney, if you're listening, you see, we miss our friends.
Yeah, I can't. I'm actually supposed to see Carter this weekend. We're supposed to go hunting down at like Cordele.
He stood you up.
Area with we're gonna go down there with Cody Godwin. I think Connor Edwards might come up. Mackenzie, Cody's wife and kids, my kids. We're gonna have a big shindig down there. And
nice.
I've been talking to Stander. Stander might even show up. I don't know. He might get a wild hair and show up. So we'll see. But I am excited to see my buddies and drop some dogs and catch some Shultz.
10-4. Well, guys, we appreciate y'all. We look forward to seeing y'all. And
man.
If there's anything that we can help y'all with between now and then, just holler at us and let us know.
We'll do.
Yeah,
And
full
also
fun.
the weigh-ins on a Saturday, so people don't got to rush back for work.
That's right. They can hang out.
That's right. They can hang out. I get a little bit, have a good time.
That's right. So it'll be a all day Saturday. I guarantee you.
Yep.
Cause we're gonna be there, large in charge. I promise you.
That's right. Well,
I'm gonna get all fired up and get all stirred up. I said that at the last one. I think I got sick and went and laid down in the truck.
Yeah. Well, Carter got stirred up. He had a good time.
Yeah, that's right.
It won't be like that this year.
All right. Well, fellas,
Time will tell.
we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man.
And
We'll see you, buddy. We appreciate it.
all right, man. Y'all be good. We'll see y'all.
Yes, sir. We'll see you, Dixie Doggers.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Bye bye.
Love y'all. Bye.
Love you, man.